Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the F1 2017 career mode here on F1 2017. We are here today at the home of Motorsport. It is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, and I for one always kind of dread this one just a little bit. My record here isn't so good. I am absolutely terrified of Baggots and Meckets. Just absolutely terrified. The car is 50-50 whether the car will actually make it through. Last couple of seasons we've been alright, so it's not been too bad. Well, last season was alright. Obviously now it's a different story. We've got more speed in the car, although we have for this race got more downforce as well, so I guess I can look at the positives on that. It's going to be an interesting one to see whether we can actually maintain the pace that we've had, but like I said, we're third. We are starting third in this Grand Prix, continuing our good run of form that we've had in the last race, and of course bringing it forward to our, the driver's home Grand Prix. Well, the driver being me. Of course, we want to bounce back as well from the disappointing end to the Austrian Grand Prix, a race that looked certain to be a victory for the team at their home Grand Prix, only for it to be taken away through one moment of basically just a moment of madness. I wasn't thinking clearly. I came across, me and Perez were battling into turn one. I wasn't thinking, and we came together, and that was that. Well, I didn't retire, so like so, I had to basically do a full lap with a broken front ring, run in lean to try and get it round, and then basically just strap on a set of super soft tyres right at the end to just at least that way they'd last. And yeah, we ended up getting 4th place in the end. So despite everything, we only finished 8 seconds behind race winner Sergio Perez. It was a double podium for Force India with Raikkonen second. Vettel and Ricciardo was out of that Grand Prix, and Mercedes were nowhere. So like I say, it's going to be a different story, different type of at Silverstone. Well, for one, I'm looking forward to it. And like I say, guys, there could be like a serious change after this Grand Prix. Like I say, Silverstone, you do tend to get like mid-season contract offers thrown at you after this race, and of course we are still looking at a move. We've spent a season at Red Bull. You know, we've basically got 4 other teams we would like to drive for before this career mode ends. It's looking unlikely that that's going to happen, that we're going to be able to drive for every team. But whatever opportunities get thrown our way, I'd like to think that we can, do something about it. If not, then, so be it. It's just one of them things. Okay, so we are half a second slower than the Ferraris. To be fair, that's kind of where we've been for quite some time. It's nice to actually be back to within a second, because obviously this season we do seem like we had started like a second off the pace. So it's good that we're good.
Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
I am nervous for this. You have no idea. Fa la la diddly dee. Right, so once again, no rain. It's looking like super soft, 13 laps, 16 laps again on the super soft, and then 23 on the softs. I'm fine with that. I have no other like alternate strategies planned for this track, so we'll just have to see how we do. Let's start this race, shall we? Oh, it's just started raining. That's not good. Can actually hear it. Fa la la diddly dee 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 dee. Okay, so the lights count down for the start of this British Grand Prix. 5 lights. Let's go. Put it in Richmond straight away. Once again, the second part of that start, we've been into Veiled. I can't remember anymore. Raikkonen leads. Going for the move there on Vettel being off. Vettel. We're in Richmond, so we're refusing to let go. Raikkonen's got an absolute stonker of a start. There's Sergio Perez, that wiped us out of the last Grand Prix. Good start from third to second. We didn't lose a place. Start though from Vettel. Absolutely horrid start from the Ferrari man. Standard around here, don't end up losing it. This is the part of the track where it's every lap is going to be make or break. No, 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 no. Oh dear, I knew this would happen. Damn it. Had the good start and everything. Ah, oh, didn't need that. I knew that Gates would be the death of me. It's Prix, so we've been raced now through the field. We just take it easy when going through there. Just the back end out, there was nothing I could do. Just the thing that seems to happen to me every time we come to this track. I said that there has been time to simulate this Grand Prix just because I cannot take that corner for whatever reason. I don't understand why it keeps me. It's really frustrating. However, the great start that we had on that by getting in front of has absolutely counted for nothing now as Kimi Raikkonen leads, Vettel second, Perez third at the Force India. It's not good. We've got a lot of to do in this race. Well, it's certainly not going to be a boring for sure. We run ridiculously wide. Here we go. Just going to take it nice and easy through the brakes slightly as we absolutely gutted that happened. These things happen, there's nothing you can do. As Raikkonen does 31.6. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. DRS 32.7. So no, I wasn't. I was 1 seconds off the pace. Oh my god! I wish the back end would stop going around. Maybe put some more downforce on the car. Pit. That might help. Here we go. Not the best of starts, but we're in Richmond now as we head down towards turn 1. There we go, we'll put it back into standard. Reach this area, we don't want to risk losing the car yet again. Doesn't happen again, but we are cautious, so that's the problem. We're going to lose a lot of time. Unlike Austria, there isn't a continuous place where we can use. Like I said, it's that. Oh yeah, Bottas started 19th, didn't he? Forgot about that. Yeah, Bottas is making his way through the field. Just saw a flash of he's back there, and we have caught up to the back of the pack, which is useful for us. We only improved by a fraction though. That's not good enough if we're to get anything out of this Grand Prix. second off, over a second off the Ferrari already in race trim is worrying. I was hoping in race trim we'd be a lot closer, well, at least to the time we were in qualifying. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It really is quite. But like I said, we've reached the back of the pack now. Just keep it in rich mix, might as well. As we close in on Pascal Wehrlein, who's on the tyre. Right, we're going to be in the dirty air here as well, so we'll have to take that into consideration. Do fine there, fine there. Probably a bit cautious there, more than I'd probably like. We're about to make a move on Pascal Wehrlein. We do. Get the move done, very nicely done, going into Stowe. Nice move there on the Sauber. Just have to pause that, guys, just in case the missus is Fortunately, she's pulled her. Unfortunately, Mrs. has pulled her back. Well, she's not pulled her back. She's strained a muscle in her back, so just need to make sure that she's all right. Left the window open upstairs, and it has just started raining, so there is a chance she might ask me to close it. We close down on the McLaren of Stoffel van Dorn. I haven't really publicised this race today, have I? Should have done it on Twitter, put it in the Discord groups. I might have to start doing that more regularly from now on.
We're running in excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Fa la la dee 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 dee. Okay, rich mix down the straight. We should easily breeze past this Honda. Going into Copse Corner. Oh, way before Copse Corner. Had to lift heavily though, because we was offline. Mix once again. So P3 is what the team want us to have here today. It's going to be difficult. Oh my god, is Bottas still stuck in traffic? And I can't believe I've kept it in rich mix through there. It should never do that, especially for that corner. But we improved to a 132.2, so not too bad. Oh damn! Oh!
Are you alright there? Don't worry about the mistake, just focus on the rest of the race. You need to slow down.
Okay.
Hitting the corners. Get a penalty.
That is probably one of the best overtakes you will ever see. How the hell did they not get penalised for that? Oh, you don't get to see the full thing for that. There we go. Right, let's ignore that. Let's try and recover from that little incident. Well, I say recover. We made an overtake mean, by rights, I should probably let Stroll through. As we close in on Jolly and Palmer, we are in the next race in Hungary. Absolutely not making that move there. Oh, but we do get a great exit though. Palmer, what are you doing? Yeah, Jolyon definitely braver than me through this part of the circuit. Oh, very aggressive on the fellow British driver. Trying to make sure I'm not like, I'm trying to balance it the way I do in Austria, you know, so that way I'm not like taking the tyres out through the corners. Right, so that is Palmer and Stroll dealt with as we try and close in on Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. So we're coming up to drivers that can be a bit tough for us now. To be fair, every driver is tough. So we're watching Bottas slowly make his way through the field as well. So ideally, we want to do this while we're catching up with Bottas. We need to get ahead of him. He is our championship rival, let's not forget. Power down, rich mix. As we close up on Kevin Magnussen, we're going to go round the outside towards Stowe. Oh, DRS, there we go. Now it is. We're going to make a move on signs. We're going to think about it. We're going to... Oh, we're going to... Oh my god, this is great racing, this. We are through, up into P13. There we go. There's Bottas, he's caught up with Danny Kvyat. There's a bit of a gap though to Kvyat and the guys in the points, so that's something we need to consider as well. Be the likes of Massa, Hulkenberg, Grosjean. Like I said, we're doing alright, I mean, we're absolutely levering these tyres, making mistakes as we have.
Caution.
Oh, there's caution up ahead. Oh, what's I think that was Grosjean. Oh, I've just passed under yellow flags, haven't I? Damn it. Mix. We'll get DRS. DRS, for you guys who don't know, is the drag reduction system. It's the flap in the back of the car, as you can see opening the car in front, that opens around certain areas of the track when you are within 1 second of the car in front, as we make a lovely move on Bottas into Stowe. Absolutely amazing. So we're ahead of a Mercedes, which is good. Close enough to make a move on Kvyat there. Oh, I thought I left the door open for Bottas there. He didn't quite take it, which was good. Oh, we do have the speed on Kvyat down here as he goes defensive. Caught me out a little bit. Probably took more of that corner than I should have done. Oh, that's very wide there from us. Next up ahead, we're in the points actually now, guys. Fantastic. Forgot about that because of the crash from Grosjean. Let's have a look, see who's in the chat. Welcome, guys, to whoever is new. Like I say, guys, if you like what you're seeing, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel, and also subscribe to the Rarotron89 YouTube page so you can catch up with this career mode so far. Believe me, it's worth a watch if you've got plenty of time on your hands. Okay, so back to standard mix now, because obviously I don't want to lose it around here. I've already done that once today. Don't want to do that again. Although, long way to go in this race, so who knows? Definitely paranoid around this part of the circuit, that's for sure. It's definitely going to hamper me throughout this race, but need to not think about it too much. Just get on with what I can. The Ferraris are absolutely romping away with Raikkonen and Vettel at the minute. So we just need to hopefully have the pace to catch up with our teammate and Lewis Hamilton, and maybe there's Force Indias as well. Should probably, to be fair, we probably should throw in the Force Indias there, because obviously Perez was the next car behind Vettel. Of course, Perez won the last race, so it's still in front of Bottas though. He's doing a really good job at the minute. We get DRS again, which is good. Help us close a bit more time on Fernando. Need to brake a bit early. Don't want to risk going straight into the back of that McLaren. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I want to be in rich mix as I'm going down the straight. Forcing Fernando out wide there through Stowe. That was a great but aggressive move. I really enjoyed that one. Okay, try and close up on Felipe Massa now. Down the inside towards Stowe. It's another position gained. Fantastic drive this. Daniel Ricciardo, new fastest lap, 1:31.6. Get in there, my son. As we chase down the Force India of Esteban Ocon, who finished third in last week's, well, when I say last week, it was more yesterday, Austrian Grand Prix. Is that Ferrari coming out of the pits? Yes, it is. Kimi Raikkonen's made an early pit stop. Raikkonen, again, one of the first cars to pit, so does that mean he's on an alternate strategy? Or does it mean he's choosing to run his tyres a bit longer than everyone else in one of his stints? So I think I'm 2 laps away from pitting. Fa la la dee 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 dee. We're doing alright at the minute, just minding our own business, trying to get past all these cars that are in front of us. Rich mix again now. We're going to get Ocon into Stowe. Oh, and Stowe, sorry, I do apologise, it's Cop's Corner. Oh my god, I turned in far too early. Well, that was race over then. .3 behind Nico Hulkenberg, who's having a good race. That is good to know. The team that we could be driving for in the next race, Renault, are at the minute 5th in this Grand Prix. Okay, we'll put it back into rich mix as we... Oh, new personal best, 1:32.1. I'll have that every day of the week. Thank you very much. So it's just, we're being tactical with our fuel, just using it around places we know we're strong, down the little straights, and then just turn it, turning the wick down as we go through the corners, trying not to wear the tyres out too much. Hulkenberg was 4.7 seconds ahead last time we checked. We're coming up to another time point again in a sec. I really felt like I was carrying too much speed there. I had to lift off a lot. The gap is now 3.2. We are reeling him in. Raikkonen has cleared Ocon. Hulkenberg pits though. So Hulkenberg pits. Something's happened. Someone's gone off on the... Oh, it's Marcus Ericsson. Ericsson out of the Grand Prix. A new personal best lap from us of 1:31.9. Not bad. And so we're in the 31, so I can be happy about that. Oh my god, I really thought I was going to lose the back end then. Oh god, I am so on edge. I feel like I haven't got a stable car. I haven't got the grip. Something is missing for me around this track, and I cannot figure out what that is. We're up to P5 as we're trying to chase down Sergio Perez at the minute. I think I'm pitting this lap. I mean, I've got the green indicator, which says I'm pitting, so okay, I am indeed pitting. So what I'll do in that case is just keep it in rich mix, which I'm doing that anyway. What's our tyre wear actually? 45%. We could go an extra lap maybe, just to tick off the Ferrari boys. I mean, if I did that though, I'd be playing into Ricciardo, so Ricciardo's still ahead, so I'm not going to do that. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm pitting this lap. Should have just kept an eye on the blooming fuel. So there we go. Turn through Stowe into here. They'll put it into lean mix. Oh god damn it. 5 seconds stop go. We'll take it. We just didn't slow down. I'm going to be on my next stop as well. So yeah, that's right. Sorry, for a minute I was confused as to why I'm going on another set of super softs, but yeah, that's fine. We've got Massa behind us.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this
There's a
strategy.
Hulkenberg ahead, who's on a different strategy. I do like, ever since they brought in like free compounds, you know, the different variety in strategies that goes on during the course of a Formula 1 weekend. It's absolutely amazing. It throws everything in the air, and I absolutely love it. Once again, another mistake from us. Just got to take it on the chin. Now I'm trying everything I can to, you know, use flashback less and less. Eventually I do want to drown it out completely, as Ricciardo is now in the pits. Raikkonen 1 minute 30.7. Don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. But Hulkenberg is going to get caught up in this traffic here. Probably more than likely they'll be pitting. No, they don't. This is going to work perfectly. It's oh, it's his teammate as well. Oh dearie me. Could this be the end of Palmer's F1 career? Got the fastest final sector as well, guys. Oh my god, I lost the back end there. The back end just stepped out a little bit. I'm going to put it into standard as we go through here. Back into rich mix now. Oh, look at that. We're going to go around the outside of Hulkenberg. Going to make the move stick. Yes, we can. What a move around Luffield. Or Woodcut, or whatever it is. So we try and go around the outside of Palmer. Oh, we get that move done. Absolutely amazing move there on both the Renault drivers. We chased down Pascal Wehrlein, who's on the soft tyres. Had to lift far too much there for my own liking. Going to nail Wehrlein up towards Stowe. A little bit, braking a little bit later than I would have liked, but not too bad. It's not too bad. Put in rich mix as we chase down Stoffel Van Dorn again. Van Dorn, who's obviously taking his tyres a lot longer than everyone's predicted. Should really put it in standard once I come towards that final sector. I'll remember that next time. But we're in P8, we're in the points, we're doing well. It's going to be difficult, I reckon, to get P3 in this race, but I'm not going to give up. We chase Stoffel Van Dorn. Oh dear, yeah, I'm definitely going to... Fix once again. And we're past the McLaren Honda. Okay, so we put the standard car in the pits of Danny Kvyat. Do a 1:30.7. I think we were really close there to the fastest lap of the race. Just a few obstacles blocking our way. So have we got the pace? That's the question now, guys. Do we actually have the pace to match the leaders now? We've grown in confidence as this race has worn on a little bit. So we run a little wide there, not too bad. Right, what's the gap to Sergio Perez now? Gap is 6.7 seconds. I feel like we can close that down. Started in P3, went off at Maggots and Beckett's on the first lap. So I'm happy that we've not had like a wing change or anything like that, despite our little off-track excursions. As Vettel does at 1:30.2. Holy cow. That just shows the pace of that Ferrari. We've got a 7.2 second gap to the Sauber of Wehrlein. Mix once again. Bit of clean lap there, so we do 30.5, so we're only 3 tenths off. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I can definitely take a lot of positive from that. I think we're going to be pitting on lap 29, guys. We've got 11 laps left on this stint before we take the set of soft tyres to the end. Let's not forget, we do have a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So I'm very well aware of that. So ideally I want to keep pulling away from the cars behind, ideally catch and pass the car in front, build a bit of a gap and just see what happens. Oh my god. Once again, the back end almost went from me there. And yet we're still able to get a green. How? I don't bloody know. But it was definitely a heart-in-mouth moment there. As we're now 9.6 seconds in front of Hulkenberg. I'll take that every day of the week. I really want a strong showing for Red Bull here today. One, it's my home Grand Prix circuit. Two, I owe it to Red Bull after throwing away the Austrian Grand Prix last time out. And oh my god, we've just done the fastest lap of the race. We do have the pace in the car, we just need to utilise it and be much more consistent than we have been in this race. I'm very happy with that. I mean, the two Ferraris are long gone. It's really difficult to try and do anything with them, but that's it. We're not going to give up, we're going to keep pushing as hard as we can. P3, providing we don't make any mistakes, is going to be a realistic target here. We just need to make sure we nail every apex, and like so, make sure we don't spin off here. Still purpling. We're still purpling. Gap 4.1 to Sergio Perez. Is it another fastest lap of the race? It is. A 1:30.1. This Red Bull has so much potential. We're starting to tap into that now. Come on, we didn't win the World Championship last season for nothing with the team. I mean, admittedly, the last 5 races were an absolute struggle. We only won the championship by 5 points in the end, thanks to a mistake from Kimi Raikkonen at Abu Dhabi. But I'll take it, the championship's won. Now it's just a case of winding down this career mode as we are in Season 7. Oh, 2 Thames. Can we get into the 1:29s if we nail the rest of this lap? A little bit wide there. Ocon now up into P7. Don't feel like it was a particularly strong end to the lap, but oh, 1:30. We know we can do a 1:29, we just made a mistake coming off Stowe corner. We're 15.5 seconds ahead of Ocon. Absolutely blistering pace we've shown to get away from them guys, to catch up with these guys now. So we've got Perez 5th, Hamilton 4th, Ricciardo in P3. The fight for the podium is going to be between the 2 Red Bull teammates. How juicy is that? Can have a multi 13 maybe? So nervous guys when we go through there. It just really is like, just, you go through there and you're literally hanging on, you don't breathe because you know that any minute now your back end's probably going to swap over with your front end. There's Hamilton, so Perez is catching Hamilton as well guys. I don't think this has been a particularly good lap. I mean, we made a mistake at Maggots and Beckett, so we know that we could have done better. I mean, maybe the grip is starting to go from these tyres now. So guys, if you like what you see, do hit that follow button and subscribe to the YouTube page. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when a race goes up, in case you obviously can't watch this live and you want to find out what happens. You know, of course, just subscribe to the YouTube page and it will be posted on there later on in the week. Perez is getting ever closer. Definitely felt like I lost a bit of time through there, but it's not to worry, we're doing alright. Still catching the cars in front, which is good. It's not at that blistering pace that we were a couple of laps ago. And we're going to start hitting the dirty air now of Sergio Perez as he goes defensive into Club. Either Club or Valley, I can't remember. Oh god, that's a Ferrari coming out of the pits. Oh, that's put me off. That's really put me off.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
I'm going to let Raikkonen through.
Behind is 17.2
But we do get a 3-second time penalty for that.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
And Raikkonen's got wing damage. So we've got a 5-second time penalty to serve in the pits, and we've got a 3-second time penalty to serve here. I am no longer using flashbacks anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I just have to deal with it. Monaco's probably a different story. Oh god. I feel like I've lost rhythm. I have lost rhythm, guys. I do apologise to any Raikkonen fans that you know, totally ruined his race. That was a complete accident. I promise. Oh dear. Not good. Oh, I think we may have got some wing damage as well, so I may change the front wing at the pit stop as well. Just so that way I've got a fully functioning car for the final stint. And Raikkonen does indeed pit. Sort of bottle moment there as we just absolutely went into Kimi Raikkonen. It was my fault, not gonna lie. I made the mistake. Just got caught out by Raikkonen coming out of the pits, and as I swerved to avoid, I lost control of the car and went wide going into turn 3. So, yep, my fault. It's one of them things. These things happen in Formula 1, you just need to deal with it. Oh, that's a horrible line through there. I think I have got wing damage, definitely struggling. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling for grip. I think I will be changing the front wing, but I'm pitting in about 5 laps time, I believe. Shame as well because we're right behind Perez. And I just noticed a car coming out of the pits. Right. Let's try and get that rhythm back. Again, apologies to any Raikkonen fans out there. It was not deliberate. We're basically limping now whilst we try and stick to the strategy. Gap was 4.4, it's 4.6 with losing time to Perez. What I have done is given Sebastian Vettel a huge chance of closing up on Raikkonen in the Drivers' Championship. I mean, let's make no mistake, Raikkonen's going through to the end of the race, but he will have had to change his front wing, so he would have lost additional seconds on that extra pit stop he had to make as well. I, for one, oh god, yeah, damn it, I've still got a 3-second time penalty and a 5-second penalty to serve in the pits. Well, the dream of the podium's over, that's for sure. My last, well, what could be my last race for Red Bull. Raikkonen does a 1:30.0, so Raikkonen's angry.
Raikkonen's just put in a new fastest lap.
Yeah, I just saw that. Thanks for that, Jeff. Gap now, 4.9, so Perez is pulling away, nothing much I can do at the minute except just take it on the chin.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on
Pit
the
window
softs.
in 2 laps, so it is indeed lap 29 that we're pitting. Basically, we've just got to use the final stint to close back down on the likes of Perez and Hamilton and try and build up a 3-second gap over him. I think Ricciardo may be out of touch, but like I say, guys, I always say this, I never give up. I will keep fighting for every single position I can get hold of. You know, and also just pray to the F1 gods that like a safety car or retirements happen that can, you know, aid my cause.
Hamilton is pitting.
Ah, Hamilton's in the pits. Intriguing.
Our gap to the car in front is.
Yep, so Hamilton in the pits. We're not pitting until the end of the next lap. So with Hamilton in the pits, we need to put it up to rich mix now. Just burn off that fuel that we have now.
Vettel's in first place.
Yep, and we know Vettel's leading. He's got a nice gap on his own. He's no longer worried about Kimi Raikkonen. Wonder why. Oh, stop going off there. It really is hard. I'm looking forward to this bloody wing change, I can tell you. gap. It is 4.9. Tell you what, it stayed at 4.9. We've not let Perez get away.
Some information on Alonso. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Fernando Alonso has an issue with his car. He's going to be slow. So he's either got engine troubles or a puncture. Can't see like yellow flags on the radar, so it does look like he's got slight engine issues. So the gap was 4.9. It's now 4.9, which is good. See someone's just said hello in the chat. I will have a look and see who that is. I'll also take off this dressing gown because I am absolutely roasting.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window.
Yep, pit window open. We'll be pitting at the end of this lap. Right, okay, so, Simon, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're well. And that your day's gone really well. Or beginning, depending where you're from. But welcome to the stream. I hope you like it. Like I say, guys, anyone that's new, hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content, and also subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Rowitron89. So, enough of that. Let's focus back on this race. So, we're pitting at the end of this lap. We are serving a 5-second stop-go penalty as well. I think I've definitely lost position to Raikkonen, but Raikkonen, I think, was always a big ask in this race. Hamilton will almost certainly go through. It'll just be up to us to close that down. It's going well this so far. Yep, I know I'm pitting this lap, Jeff. Don't you worry. Put it in standard this time. Alright, so here we go. We're coming in the pits. Yep, I know I've got a penalty. I know. Such a slow pit lane, this. And off they go. So, new front wing.
Exit now.
Nice 10.9 second pit stop. Not too bad. That's Hulkenberg. Raikkonen's... Oh, it's going to be close. I think Raikkonen's going to get me though because he's at full speed. Yep, Raikkonen's got me. Never mind. Who's that? Carlos Sainz.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Interesting. Did see Carlos Sainz. Now I've got to remember. I've got to take into consideration here, guys. Raikkonen's now been on them tyres about 5 laps longer than I have. So there may be a chance that I can actually catch up with him. But we all know that if you're familiar with this series, how dominant that Ferrari has been. So it's going to be really difficult. Ricciardo is now
in the pits now.
Why is Ricciardo in pits? That's interesting. Why is Ricciardo in the pits? Well, there's Vettel.
Has just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
Don't tell me that's how quickly these guys are making their way through the field. Blimey. Oh, there's Sainz. Put it into standard. Go up towards Stoke. Oh, it's nice to have a proper functioning front wing again as Sainz peels off into the pit lane. Ocon's in the pits too. Bit of dirt on the tyre. We're okay. Tell you what, we still have a nice comfortable gap over Ocon though, so P7, really nice to have. We go purple in the first sector. Like I said, 7.3 the gap to Ocon, so we lost quite a bit of time as Vettel does a 29.6. That guy is just literally on fire at the minute. So gap's 5.3 to Kimi Raikkonen. He's... oh, well, is that Palmer? Something's happened. It's definitely Palmer. It's not... new personal best lap though, 129.8 from us, which is good. We're in the 129s. What have we got left of this race? We've got 20 laps left of this Grand Prix. So much yet to happen in this race. Lap is now 4.3 seconds. So weird that we were battling with Jolly and Palmer at one point in this race. And the fact that it's lap 32 when we're now lapping him shows the lack of pace that Renault has in the hands of that driver anyway. Hulkenberg is P5 at the minute in this race, although he's yet to pit. Put it in rich mix, we get DRS as well. Actually purple in the middle sector, so I can take comfort from that. I believe Hulkenberg's now in the pits. He is indeed. .29.6, great lap time there. So this circuit should work into the Red Bull's favour with fast flowing corners. You know, and it's good on the chassis as well. And the aerodynamics. I mean, aerodynamic wise, goes to Ferrari. Gap's 4 seconds, so we are closing in on him. Just need to not do that. .29.4 from Vettel.
Vettel has just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
That was nice. That was nice and calm there from us. No, 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 no. I thought back end was gone there. Oh, we've lost a lot of time here. We've lost a lot of time there. Gap was 4 seconds. It's now 3.6. Okay. Did they change the front wing on Kimi Raikkonen's car? I mean, they would have done because they brought him in 2 laps in a row, so I'm guessing they have. Just that much difference, or am I just that quick? Really hard to say. I would say this has been the only team that we've driven for that ideally should be challenging for race wins. To be fair, I haven't had as many as I would have liked. We've definitely had some races where we've thrown it away. We've had other races where you know, we've took advantage. But because of how fast that Ferrari is, I've just not had the amount of wins I really wanted whilst at Red Bull. Oh, nice middle sector there from us as we purple it completely. And it's a new fastest lap of the race for us at 1:29.2. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Raikkonen only 1.9 seconds ahead of us now. It's definitely falling into our clutches, guys. This has been a very exciting race. I know I can't stay in this engine mode much longer, but it's definitely helping us at the minute. Bad lap, actually. So what have we got? We're on lap 36. We are 16 laps away from the end of this Grand Prix. .13 seconds in front of Ocon, which is quite comfortable. So me and Raikkonen as well, let's not forget, are chasing Sergio Perez. Still a fair distance up the road though as the Mexican. Like I said, I got to lap 29, that's where I needed to get to. We are just... How come I didn't get DRS? I'm 8 tenths of a second behind him. That's a strange one. What was my DRS? Raikkonen feels the need to go defensive. Yeah, I do take a weird line through that corner, I have noticed. Alright, we're in the dirty air now of Kimi. Gonna get DRS as well. This is turning out to be probably one of the more interesting Grand Prix I've had around here, that's for sure. For one reason or another. Had 3 scares, we've survived each one of them. Only the last one that we ended up colliding with Kimi Raikkonen, getting a corner cut warning, and also chipping off a piece of our front wing. That's all sorted. But we're still carrying the penalty. We've served our 5-second stop-go penalty as well. We're going to the end of the race. Here we go, Rich Mix once again, and we will get DRS. Can we get the move done on Kimi Raikkonen as we head up towards Stoke? Nice move there from us as we pass the Ferrari driver, the championship leader, should I say. Now got Sergio Perez up ahead. He is 6.9 seconds up the road. Yes, we know Vettel's the race leader. It's depressing. As you can tell, I may not be the biggest of Sebastian Vettel's fan. I don't know, him jumping to Hamilton's defence the other day in the press conference after Hamilton made the remark about Verstappen. I have to say, kind of have a bit of respect for Vettel now. Same thing going to happen with Vettel that happened with Michael Schumacher. The older he gets, the more I respect him. 6 seconds the gap to Sergio Perez, so we took 9/10 of a second out of him. We've already broken Kimi Raikkonen out of DRS, so as long as we don't make a mistake, we shouldn't really get a comeback off that Ferrari, because we definitely seem to have the pace over that one. Definitely happy about that. I mean, where's his pace gone? I mean, they would have changed the front wing at the pit stop. We do a 29.1. Grand Prix of what ifs. This seems to be the story of my career in this game. What if? .3 the gap to Sergio Perez now. Ideally wasn't probably one of the best lines through there, but we'll take it. Lap 39 out of 52. We'll close up on the McLaren Honda. Of Stoffel van Dorn, who finds himself down in 18th place. I really thought that once we'd been to McLaren, because we actually saved like 1,800 points at McLaren, really thought they would have spent that on like upgrades and whatnot. Clearly, they haven't done that, and we took a big risk taking that line then. Did it all the same. Van Dorn decided to hug the apex. Really annoys me that the AI do that. We do a 29.0. We are on the verge of a 28, guys. Now, are we going to be nervous of passing Sergio Perez? Last 2 attempts we've had have both ended in accidents. So if Ricciardo stays where he is, we're on course as well for a good points haul here at Red Bull, especially after Force India passed us in the Constructors last time out. Which makes once again. Ooh, nice middle sector there from us. We've got Perez in front of us, we've got Hamilton. We've also got Ricciardo somewhere down the road. There's Hamilton. Just saw a flash of the Mercedes going into the final corner. .128.9. We are absolutely flying. Where was this pace in qualifying? Where was this pace in the early stages of the race? That's what I want to know. Like I said, I've just noticed as well the gap we have to Kimi Raikkonen. Holy hell! That gap is huge. Kvyat going to get out of my way. He does. I've already retired through there once with an accident with Pascal Wehrlein in season 3 or 4 of career mode. Raikkonen is 4.5 seconds.
Our gap to first place is 43.9 seconds.
I think he said 43.9 seconds. That's a big gap. That's it, guys. Let's not forget we've got that 3-second time penalty as well. Hey Skep, how you doing, pal? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Feel free to make yourself at home, grab a coffee, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy. Once again, we now close on Sergio Perez, the man who ruined, well, who was involved in our demise at the Austrian Grand Prix. Could have been a win. Instead, we clashed with him and came home in 4th. As Vettel sets a new fastest lap of the race, a 1:28. I think it was a 1:28.8. So this is why the fastest lap's gone. I think I've lost the grip to try and do anything about that. Plus, I don't think I've got the fuel anymore for that. So we gain on Sergio. 5.8. We are really pulling away from Raikkonen. I am really liking this. Oh, I had to turn out there. Tried to go around the outside. Perez survives that one. DRS open. Once again, back into standards, we get fastest first sector. Ideally, I would like that fastest lap back from Seb. May be able to do it.
Leading the race.
That was nice there from us, but we are going to be in the dirt here, so we just need to be wary of that as we cut the corner. Pick one more and we get another penalty. We need to be careful, we can't afford to give away anything else now. Can we get Perez going into Stowe? No, absolutely not. We're 6.1 seconds now ahead of Raikkonen. DRS will help, but once again we are losing ground to Sergio. I do feel like we've been very tactical with the fuel here today. We have to back off here, we can't afford to make a move on Perez. Caught a bit of curb there, that's not what we needed really if we're going to make the move on Perez. It's not good. Well, we make a late lunge into Stowe. Perez stays to the outside. We get the move done? Yes, we do. Lovely move there on Perez, and we move up into P4. We can now try and get away from the Mexican. Hamilton has traffic.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.4 seconds.
Okay, so we've got 7 laps left of this Grand Prix. And Vettel does a 28.6.
Posted the fastest lap of the race so
Really
far.
frustrating there. Oh no, too much speed. There goes Raikkonen as well. Down to P6. Not what we wanted. What's happened? We've got to do it all again if we can. Has been a tough race for us here today at our home Grand Prix. We've gone off 4 times now. One time it resulted in a penalty, another we've just lost time and positions. It's been a difficult race for us, that's for sure. Vettel though, in a league of his own. I need to see whether we actually make any ground on Kimi Raikkonen. So far, guys, only the one retirement, Marcus Ericsson from the Grand Prix about 20 laps ago, marking a miserable, yet another miserable weekend for the Swedish driver. It's the gap between us and Raikkonen. It is 4.5. Let's see whether we can actually do anything about Kimi. It's going to be difficult. But I think after everything that's happened here today, I think 6th place I'll be happy with. Final few laps of this Grand Prix, and Vettel just clearly asserting his dominance. Now we all know what Seb's like for wanting the fastest lap of the race. Certainly going about it the right way. He's about 4 tenths quicker than me at the minute than what I've managed. Almost lost it again there.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's the gap between us and Raikkonen, 3.8.
The gap behind us is 14.4 seconds.
So one thing we can take away from this race is, no matter what's been thrown at us, we've still brushed ourselves down and got on with it. And probably arguably one of the most difficult tracks on the F1 calendar. Definitely not up there with my favourites, that's for sure. I mean, I like the track as a whole, don't get me wrong, but actually driving on it, I don't know, I've never seemed to have done that well around here, so I'll definitely take 6th place. Although if you go back to F1 2016 and when I was racing for ESR, well, ESR on the Xbox, this was the start of consistency that brought me the championship in Season 2. Actually led a Grand Prix around here as well, that was fun. 4 laps to go, guys. Oh, no, no, please. We've got a 6-second time penalty now.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you
Oh,
We've been awarded a
frustrated.
time penalty. We'll go against our finishing
I
time
know
at the
I've
end
got
of
a
the
time
race.
penalty. Right, we need to keep that gap above 6 seconds to Ocon. Tyre wear shouldn't be that bad, but I feel like I just haven't got the grip through there now.
32.6 seconds.
Tell you what, Ricciardo's, I mean, obviously I've made mistakes in this race, so that's why I'm as back as I am, but Ricciardo's been so consistent. I'll be so happy with him coming home in P2. Consistent, definitely not a word I'd use to describe my British Grand Prix. .5, the gap is coming down.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car
Right.
ahead is
10 seconds now behind Kimi Raikkonen. Lost the gap to Ocon. Oh, back up to 8 seconds, that's alright. 2-second barrier to Esteban. I say races don't always go your way. You've just got to take them as they come. Really, I mean, I'm definitely learning that now after watching Ryan L83's F1 videos. It's definitely made me want to better myself in like accepting what will be, and also learning off the master himself, Mr. Positively Glad. What are we on? Lap 50 out of 52. 9.5. We're still gaining on Kimi. It's truly amazing that we've had the pace over the second Ferrari here today. Although ever since the accident, Kimi's pace has just been nowhere. So maybe Seb's had the maybe Kimi was always going to have this pace here today. Hard to say. Ultimate lap. Definitely can't wait for this one to be over. Vettel does a 28.2. 7/10 of that gap is now. Absolutely ridiculous. So Vettel's definitely raced through the field here today. He's probably lapped Ocon, you'd think.
Right, some information on Ricciardo. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Ricciardo's got an issue on the final lap. Oh, please no. Come on, Ricciardo, hang on.
There's only 1 lap of
question is, guys, now will Ricciardo hang on to that second place that he's held on for so long since me and Raikkonen had that smash?
This is your final lap of the race.
Right, that's it now. No more rich mix over the course of this lap. Oh dear. Oh no, no. Oh wow. On the final lap as well.
That was a big one.
And we are out of the British Grand Prix. To be fair, it was probably coming. Let's watch it on cinematic. It just caught too much curb, or too much turn even. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The cinematic proved to be useless. Out of the race we go. Bugger. That is frustrating as hell. Out of the British Grand Prix. I don't know what to say. I was really hoping to come home and score points, but that just hasn't been the case here.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, time management probably played a large role in the outcome of this one.
Yep, Ricciardo got P2, so Red Bull do score some strong points here today.
Over a stint, over a race distance, so keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres. That's really where the race was won today.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant
Oh,
in the
man.
grandstands, and they're out in force again today.
Yeah, I know,
It's
man.
Ferrari
It is
on the
painful.
top step once more.
I mean, we'd gone off like 4 times before that and got lucky. I guess I ran out of lives. Oh man, absolutely disgusted that happened, but still, there we go. Our teammate finished in second. So guys, your classifications end for this British Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel wins, Ricciardo second, Hamilton third, Perez fourth, Raikkonen down in fifth after our little incident together. Ocon 6th, Hulkenberg 7th, Massa 8th, Bottas 9th. Only 9th for Bottas though. That is really disappointing from a Mercedes point of view. Magnussen in 10th, and then the rest of the field you've got Sainz, Grosjean, Alonso, Stroll, Van Dorn, Verline, Kvyat and Palmer. Out of this race went myself and Marcus Ericsson. The standings are as follows. Kimi Raikkonen leads the World Drivers' Championship now by 18 points in front of Sebastian Vettel. Perez moves above me to P3. I am really annoyed by that, and it's by 5 points. Massa moves above Palmer to have a 2-point gap over the Briton. Constructors' only change is that Williams have moved above McLaren to 7th place in the title, and Ferrari lead now by 135 points in front of Force India. Not good enough, I think is safe to say. But of course guys, this is the halfway point of the season. Have I just ruined whatever chance I had of moving to a different team? I guess we'll find out in a sec. When the screen... Oh, we're in Emma's office. Did I take over your countryman's spot? I was offered your countryman's spot because I think I heard somewhere along the grapevines whilst I was racing for McLaren that he wanted a break. He wanted a break for a little while, so I got offered the seat to keep warm for him. Well, at least I won the rivalry update. Oh dear, that's not good. Now, who's coming for me?
Quick question. How are you here? Are you happy? I mean, obviously, I hope so, but you do have some other options if you're up for a new challenge. Let me just grab the door. I had a call from another team a few weeks ago.
Ah, Emma seems to
Well,
have
things
got a
moved
bit
on
of
since
black in
then.
her hair.
These are the offers I've managed to put together for you. You
Right.
don't have to do anything with
Alright, moment of truth here,
them.
guys. Are we going to move to another team? Let's have a look. See who have come in for me. Well, there's confirmation, guys. Renault is a team we haven't drove for, and I'm going to be taking that offer to move to Renault for tomorrow's race in Hungary. It's a bit of a backward step, but I do like doing that. I do feel like, well, like I said, we won the championship at Red Bull, so it's not all bad. And like I said, we could sort of rebuild Renault as well, because they're still fairly new to the sport. You know, we can do the upgrades, try and get them to a decent position while we're there. And hopefully, you know, get some good results. I mean, they've been strong. Hulkenberg coming home scoring some consistent points. So there we go, guys. Switching to a new team. Oh, and we have got a little bit of action here for you as well. Guys, what do you want? Time attack in China? Or a short race in Japan driving the Ferrari? It's up to you guys. I'll let you I'll give you a minute to decide. Okay, one person says Japan. Welcome to the stream, man. It's nice to know that you're here. Alright. So, give you till 10 past. And plus, me moving gives your man his seat back. Japan, right? That's two people wanting Japan. Welcome to the stream, Krieger, or Krieger. I think it's Krieger actually. Sorry for getting your name wrong. But there we go. So let's drive this Japanese Grand Prix short track in the Ferrari. I think it's the F.O.T.A. Could be wrong. Sorry I sound a bit disappointed, guys. I mean, I'm happy that I've got the move to Renault. I mean, I've been looking for that move for a while now. And so I'm just disappointed that I crashed out of the British Grand Prix. My home circuit. I don't know, just something about that track and me does not mix. The only other track that we've got to worry about something like that now is A.
Right, I've had a chat.
A.
Really
Excuse me.
to get going.
No.
And the facilities look promising. I'll see you once you've settled in, okay?
What are you doing? Where's my Japanese Grand Prix? Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is quickly have a look at the R&D tree while we're here as well. Renault are the 5th best team, just in front of McLaren. Okay, so engine-wise, quite good. Definitely got some improvements there to make. Got some improvements to make on the chassis side, and aerodynamics. It's not that bad either. So let's just have a quick look. What it goes 16, 16, 18. So no, sorry, 11, 16. So we're going to be switching between the chassis and the engine once again. Okay, let's go to the invitational event. You guys wanted Japan, we'll bring you Japan.
live at the Hungaroring in Hungary.
Oh, come
for
on.
today's
Where's my
practice
invitational
session.
event?
This 4.3-kilometre track features a number of tight corners.
Sorry, guys.
which
I
has
honestly
been the
don't
scene
know
of
what's
many
happened here. The game's
memorable
glitched
races.
on me.
Let's hope we have another this weekend. A warm welcome once again to the man standing beside me in the commentary box for this session, Anthony Davidson. Excited to get underway.
Alright, I'll
Yeah,
do in that
absolutely.
case.
I've seen the cars get out
Do
there
the
on-
start of
Now, they probably
practice.
won't be on the list immediately, of course. One or
Do
two of
the
teams are new
tization
areas, so
track
that always
running
takes some time
Renault, and that
to.
way
Really
a
interesting
little
to
feel
see
what the
session,
car's
what
going
kind
to
of
be like.
performance
It's really
we found.
disappointing. I was actually looking forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. Great.
Right, Chris.
Maybe we crashed out and they would say, actually, you know what, we don't want that guy.
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Okay. So we still have a Renault engine in the back of our car, which is nice. Okay, let's get a couple of laps in Renault, see how he goes. The race that I did last night, guys, will be uploaded tomorrow. I advise you guys who are new to this channel and whatnot. Like I say, if you are on this channel, subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raritron89, so you can keep up with this whole career mode so far. And also give the Twitter, of course, give the Twitch a follow. You can watch it live, and obviously notifications when I go live, so that way you can see ride aboard, actually see things they happen, you know, live. Or point of this conversation, you know, live. So once again, we spent 1.5 years at Red Bull, and we've moved to Renault. We're 1.5 seconds down on Van Dorn, right? But we did run in lean, so hopefully, given that, and hopefully that is. You know what? I've just realised as well. How bad's my? Oh my god, my engine's quite bad. We have a fresh unit in for F.I.A, that's for sure. But especially with Hulkenberg scoring consistently, you can definitely get further up the table, I reckon. Maybe fourth place, try and... This is a big ask actually with the pace of the Force India. 5th place is more realistic then.
This is the last lap of the program.
I thought it was democracy. Yeah, me too, apparently not. Tell you what though, what a track to make your debut at for a new. So the car either or it doesn't. Oh well, absolutely missed that corner. Well, we go faster than Van Dorn. You'll be happy with that. Are we 4 tenths down? We've lost a lot of time in this lap, especially considering we're not doing track acclimatization anymore, just to see whether we could actually go any faster. Apparently not. One does a 1:19.0, second quicker than what we've managed.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within 2 laps.
That's not good. That is not good. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to end the stream. Just wanted to see what the car was going to be like, and of course I was supposed to do an invitational event. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, that didn't happen. So guys, thank you very much for watching tonight. Do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Ravagefan89, where you can, you know, basically catch up with the whole career mode so far. And guys, we will be returning tomorrow night, providing I don't get asked to do anything else, for the Hungarian Grand Prix in this Renault. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, all the best, take care, good night, and we'll see you very soon for a new chapter, once again, in this career mode of F1 2017. See you soon.